Good evening, everybody. This is your girl. You know the one. Look, y'all, let me tell you what's going on around here in these parts. You know, Junior had to go to the summer camp. Well, come to find out, Uncle Buster asked a few questions, and come to find out that not only does Junior have to go, but so does all of his friends. So Uncle Buster decides to have a little get together for the youth. Y'all, when I tell you these children were outdone, because they had to sit down and get that lecture, from Uncle Buster. And I'm going to tell you, he went deep. Oh, yeah, he went real deep. He told him, he said, let me ask you guys a question. He said, how many of you play a sport? Oh, whole group raised their hand, right? He said, well, let me ask you a question. He said, if you in summer school, then your GPA can't be that good. Now, these children think that Uncle Buster is like a ghost. He ain't supposed to know what GPA stand for. But he's smart, I ain't gonna say he graduated from nowhere, but he knows some stuff. He got family members who, went on to school, and he knows school was a big thing. It just wasn't his thing. However, he know that in this day and time, you need that to further yourself. So he asked him, he said, so do you know what GPA stand for? Oh, they hollering. I know what it stands for, grade point average. I know that. He said, well, so what is your grade point average? They didn't want to talk then. They mum. Yeah. Uncle Buster said, okay, so you don't want to tell me. He said, so therefore I know that it's not great. He said, so if you can play high school ball, he said, I'm not saying college is for everybody, because it won't for me. He said, however, if you just play to be the local hero, then you'll be the dude that show up in the park later on in life and reminisce about the high school days, the glory days when I was in school. And I bet you at every park, there's a brother down there doing that exact thing. Reliving the glory days. It's all right to reminisce, but when you reminisce every day, with every decade, you 30, 40, and that's what you saying every day when somebody see you 50, 60, and you still talking about it down there at the barber shop. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. Make it make sense. Make these children do their work. Holler. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you?